Right, welcome ladies and gents. Two things to take a look at today. So, Captain America Brave New World. Lots of people have been comparing Harrison Ford's Red Hulk to Trump, and that's mainstream media that's been doing that. Not overly sure why, but that's the comparison people are trying to make. We're going to get into it. It's a bit of a weird one overall. But then also, I just popped on Twitter, and they've just released another teaser. I don't remember a Marvel movie with as many teasers as this. Now, I could be wrong, obviously. I really could be wrong. But I don't remember there being as many teasers as there have been for this. There's a lot of teasers coming out. And I just think that signifies a great deal of concern coming from Marvel. Which is not a surprise, because this movie, if anyone's followed the production, has been disastrous. You know, they filmed it all. Then they basically went back and reshot the whole movie because they test screened it. It was lackluster, basically, was the point people were making about the action sequences. They reshot it. Then they've tested it again, and people still were like, yeah, no, not great. Not great. So let's take a look at this. Hit subscribe if you're new here, or indeed a returning viewer that's not yet subscribed. So, yeah, again, I saw this, and I just think this is kind of lame, to be honest. This is Access Media trying to compare Red Hulk to Donald Trump. I don't get the comparison overall, but sure, let's have a look. Anthony Mackey has seemingly drawn a firm line in the sand against political narratives surrounding Captain America Brave New World, telling the press to chill the F out when it comes to comparisons between the film's President Thaddeus Ross, or Red Hulk, and Donald Trump. Weird. Who was making this comparison? So Mackey made the statement while defending Brave New World as, quote, literally the best movie it can be. That's not saying much, is it? Emphasizing that it, quote, stays in the lines of Marvel, it stays in the lines of Captain America, and it's fun and it's big. But when pressed by Esquire about growing speculation that Ford's President Ross, who transforms into the volatile Red Hulk, was meant to serve as a Trump analogue, Mackey shut it down. Quote, I hope as a country we're tired of all the political jousting. Let's just go to the movies and chill the F out. We could have made this mother effer yellow and it would have been a problem. I mean, good on him for that, at least. He has made some weird comments lately, but good on him for that. Why is Esquire trying to push for that? It's such a weird thing to do. But, is it a surprise? No. And why is it not a surprise? Because mainstream media's done that for quite a while now. When I say mainstream media's compared any evil character to Donald Trump, and then also Hollywood very clearly made a lot of evil characters an analogue for President Trump as well. So it was a bit of a weird situation. But it says there's no surprise that corporate media outlets are trying to inject politics into Brave New World. Ever since Trump's re-election, Hollywood Access Media has been in meltdown mode, with Variety, Hollywood Reporter, Esquire publishing a steady stream of articles attacking the president and those who support him. Sure, fine. But Mackey's been a bit weird on all of this stuff anyway. And I just don't think people are interested in this, by the way. They just don't care about this movie. And Mackey has flip-flopped so much on a lot of his sort of political elements. This movie's very clearly political. Obviously. Just the very nature of what this movie is going to be about. It has to be political. But then you got this. So this is a bloody new teaser trailer. They are releasing so many of these now. We don't have to watch it, but you can see it here. I think they're really concerned. You say this: the discovery of the millennium, adamantium. Have you seen anything like this? Blah blah blah. It's stronger, more indestructible than vibranium. You're like, oh, okay. That kind of thing that you threw in as a stand-in for adamantium, you mean? Yeah, I don't know. Not cool. But quite hilariously, it's not just mainstream media that's seeing the political comparison. Viral Vibe said this. Who else thought this is Obama? I mean, it's not, but still. I guess that's quite funny, to be honest. But yeah, you see this. Look, stop showing trailers ruins the film when they put half of it in the trailers. But look, no one's interested. It's giving zero interest in seeing this. I feel like the movie is going to be very disjointed after seeing previews for it. Tiamat finally. Hopefully they don't drill into my boy for adamantium. No, they're going to chop his hand off. I don't know. Yeah. Is it too much to ask for a break from politics when watching movies? So even other people, just random people, are like, yeah, it looks like it's political. The plot twist we love to see. So do I even have to go to the cinema? Are all the good money shots in shorts and teasers already out? Yeah, so the majority of that Red Hulk fight has probably been... not the majority of it, but a lot of the Red Hulk fight has been shown. It's supposed to only last about 4 minutes. Yeah, see? Not a lot of people. I mean, there are obviously people that are excited. Captain America Brave New Flop. Obviously, there are people that are excited, but there's not a lot of people that are. See? It's a weird one. I think they're really worried about this. No one cares about this movie. It's going to tank. Again, there are positives. Captain Anti-America. Those American comments have really screwed him. They really shouldn't have done that. Or he shouldn't have done that, sorry. So, bad trailer and interview. Oh my god, there goes another bad movie. See, there's a lot of people not... people just like, ugh. No thanks, no thanks. Not watching. Yeah, specifically, not watching it after the anti-American comments. There you go. I don't have much else really to say on this, to be honest. Some people are quoting like 400 million or upwards of that kind of budget for this. I doubt it's ever going to reach that much. I do think that this has a high budget, 300 million or so. I don't think that's too much of a stretch to say. It'll be interesting to see what comes out from this movie further down the line and whether this character is reused moving forwards or not. But they're pulling out all the stops and the comparisons to Trump and stuff like that. It's interesting, isn't it? Because movies can take a long time to come out. They can be done really quickly, right? Movies can be, you know, done in like a year or so. 12 weeks to film it, you know, edit it, and then shoot it and stuff. It can come out within a sort of a 12-month period or thereabouts, year and a half, something along those lines. Depending on post-production stuff, obviously. But they can pull out all the stops and make a movie really quickly. This is an unfortunate movie where it, was shot quite a while ago, and maybe they've put political narratives in there, and the political winds have completely changed. So they've kind of screwed themselves now. But this is why you shouldn't do such heavy political messaging in movies, because it dates your movie. And politics, it's like the weather. It does change. People's political leanings change and adjust and move. It's malleable. It's the same with video games. Video games, unfortunately, they take years to make, and they've dated themselves with all this pathetic nonsense they've thrown in them. But there you go. I don't have much else to say, to be honest. So there you go. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop it down below.